What's up, everyone? Here to do my review of Attack on Titan episode 21. And man, wow, I just think it's just such a coincidence that last week in my review, I said that the show was starting to get slow and things weren't really happening, and so much happened this week. And I honestly feel kind of dumb just because it was a pretty good episode, and I was saying that the show was kind of dying down and it was overhyped. But don't get me wrong, I still do believe that there's definitely a lot less action than I thought originally. But man, episodes like these get you back on the team and just show you how much you actually really like the show. And honestly, I really enjoyed this week's episode. But anyways, I'll get into the review. So the episode starts off with Commander Erwin and Hanji talking, and he's saying that it's a possibility that the Titan or the person in the female Titan could have gotten away, but Hanji and her researchers already determined that it was impossible because Eren was really tired when he was done being in Titan form, and they determined that his uniform and the stuff around him was deteriorated. So that's what they assumed at first, but Erwin says that some could have different abilities and you never know. So then we go over to Armin and some of the soldiers leaving, and Armin determines that something was weird when Eren turned into Titan form, and some of the regular Titans stopped attacking, almost like something had went wrong. And he thinks that it was because Eren turned into a Titan, so the Titans were acting weird and almost like they had bigger issues or something like that. So that also led me to ask even more questions like, is there a purpose behind these attacks? Because we obviously have been told that, as far as they know, it's for no reason. But it just really makes me wonder what their motives are, because I don't know, it just definitely confused me a little bit. But right after we go over to Squad Levi and Eren and all of them, and somebody says that, hey, that might be the female Titan and it may transform, which they do. And when the female Titan transforms, they all say, hey, we'll take care of it, Eren. You go to HQ because we won't be able to get to our horses. And he's like, no, let me fight too. And right after that, Squad Levi is like, Eren, do you trust us? Do you trust us? What, you don't trust us? And because of what we've been through the last 2-3 episodes with the whole trust thing with Squad Levi, he had to trust them, and so he does, and he lets them go ahead, and man, they are killing it. Like, they're messing this Titan up. I honestly, I thought it was over, but in the back of my mind, just because of what kind of show this is, it seems like every time things are just going too smooth that stuff goes wrong, unfortunately, and that's what happened. So everyone gets taken out, and oh man, right before they're taken out, he thinks about something that Levi said, and it's kind of real, but it's messed up at the same time. He says that, I don't know about anyone else, but I believe in my own abilities. I don't know about what other people can do. Just really believe in yourself, is what kind of Levi said. And Eren thinks about it. Like, I took it as Eren was like, wait a minute, should I just took things in my own hands? And he turns around and he just sees a gruesome scene of them all getting wiped out, and he is just heated. He turns around, turns into Titan form, and man, this is where things get really sweet in the episode. They start to have a bout, and man, Eren is just the whole time thinking like, wow, I'm so dumb. He gave me the choice, and he just thinks about how Levi told him, like, hey, if you feel that that's the right decision, go ahead. I won't stop you. And he just feels like, wow, like I could have saved so many lives. I fucked up, and it was just really good, man. It was an emotional moment, like just so many up and down moments in the episode. It was just really good. And as soon as Eren turns in the Titan form, Levi and Misaka hear him and they're like, oh shit, we think we know what that is. And they decide to go in that direction. And Eren is on top after like swinging at the female Titan a couple times. He's not really hitting her though. He's not connecting, and it just is just showing the agility of this Titan and just how fast this thing is moving. And it honestly, the way they were fighting just really makes me excited for more Attack on Titan, because man, I'm honestly disappointed that it's only going to be, I think, 25 episodes, but it may be 26. I'm not exactly sure, but man, it just makes me honestly want a lot more of this. But he's on top and he's just thinking again like, wow, it was my decision, I messed up. And after he messes up his hand, so he's like, when my hands regenerate, I will rip you apart. And the female Titan actually gains some strength, and they start tussling a little bit, and it gets a little more even, but eventually Eren overwhelms her, and as soon as he's about to like deal the final blow, like this female Titan just turns around and gives him this look, and he knows. He's like, in my opinion, he was like, I know who you are now. Oh my gosh. And I don't know what the fuck happened after that. And I don't know if she turned her arm or her hand into a sword or something, but just slices his whole entire top off. And I was just so shocked by that moment. And she just bites Eren, and Misaka just is right there watching the whole entire thing. And she is losing it. Oh my gosh. And man, Misaka's going after it, and she's getting all these good spots, and she's about to actually take the Titan out, but the same thing happens. She crystallizes her hand, and right after that, she's gonna keep going, but Levi says, hey, back up, let's take this distance. And they decide to slow down, and I guess they're gonna develop some sort of plan. But that's all I have for my review. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode. Like I said before, it was pretty good, but that's all I have, and thanks.